everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today we're continuing Final Fantasy XIV and my character had a makeover. Remember back when we finished the Ultima Weapon quest? We got Fantasia and I said I'm gonna use it. I used it and look at that, I don't have lines on my face anymore. I don't know why when I started this game and I was creating the character, I don't know why I didn't realize that one of those faces didn't have lines on it. I thought that they all have lines on it and I just have to choose which ones I want. And they've been bothering me ever since. And then I saw, like very early on, I saw other characters who didn't have those lines. And then I realized, oh my god, there actually was a face that didn't have those lines. So I knew that whenever I get Fantasia, because I had googled this, I knew that whenever I get Fantasia, I'm gonna go and fix it. And while I was fixing that, I made some other adjustments that I wanted to do. For example, I changed the eye color. I actually first dyed her hair like dark mahogany brown, which basically has a red undertone. But I don't know why in-game it looked muddy. So now I'm testing out this hair color. I went to the esthetician for this one. I changed to this hair color, and sometimes this looks really sandy and gray, which I'm not a huge fan of, but then in some lighting it looks perfect. So I'm gonna be testing it out. It's probably gonna take me a while to find the right tone of brown in this game, but I think we'll see how this goes. But anyways, now we're saying goodbye to the pastel purple hair. It's a new face. But yeah, anyways, shall we get started? Our next quest is a Final Temptation. And we need to go... oh my god. Ugh. To Horizon. Should I have used my Vesper? How many Vesper Bay Aetherite tickets? I still have 11 of... let's just go. Oh, and by the way, this is something that I wanted to mention. I think it was in the last episode when we, when the game told me that I have to do the Crystal Tower series, in order to continue with the MSQ. The way I'm gonna treat it with this playthrough is, since it is required to continue with the MSQ, I'm gonna treat it as MSQ, so I'm going to be filming it. And what I thought I would do is just continue with the MSQ until we hit the point where the game is telling us, okay, now it needs to be done in order to move forward, and then we will do it. So I will treat it just as it was, just as if it was part of the MSQ. Okay? Isn't that good? Alright, let's continue. Let's make sure everything's working. When I opened up OBS, my microphone wasn't working, so seems to be working now. Okay, cool. Sorry, I'm gonna be looking at my hair color in all the locations just to see how it... See, now it's not warm enough, but if I go one tone warmer, it's gonna be red. There is no perfect brown in this game. I haven't found one, at least. Okay, Thancred, do you recognize me? I look very different. A Final Temptation. Thancred wishes to discuss how to proceed with the investigation. Any bright ideas? A solitary flash of insight? No? Well then, for want of a better suggestion, oh my god. I swear to god, I don't usually, like, playing this game early in the morning is always a struggle because I can't speak early in the morning. For want of a better suggestion, I say we try picking Fufulupa's brain again. Who knows, if we work together, we may yet find something of use nestled away within it. Fufulupa. Ooh, cutscene. Oh, but it is good to see you return. I have given some thought to the matter, and I have just hit upon a most disturbing possibility. How could I have been so blind? Calm yourself, Fufulupa. What is this disturbing possibility of which you speak? I was contemplating as to how the thieves' activities escaped our notice for so long, and then it came to me. What if there is someone among our own ranks conspiring with them, a traitor in our own midst? Again, we have another Thancred? We have a Thancred again? It would be most unfortunate if your fears proved well-founded, Fufulupa. Again, my hair is acting weird, feeling weird. Indeed, if for reasons of security the concern decided to transfer the remaining crystals stored in Horizon to another location, their plans would be discovered the moment the brass plates were informed. Ah, but such a shipment would surely be well guarded. Would thieves as wily as ours risk open confrontation? Mayhap not. But neither would the concern be eager to present them with such an obvious target. Nay, they might instead elect to carry out the transfer in secret to entrust the goods to, let us say, a lone Mikote miner traveling without escort, so as not to attract undue attention. But who? Oh, I see. Yes, the concern may well elect to do that. But to travel with so much cargo would be a strenuous task indeed, and this miner would certainly need to rest upon the way. Mayhap north of the bridge to Hammerley? A fine spot for a rest. Would you not agree, Kat? Alas, the role of the Mikote miner is taken, so you will lie in wait to the north, and I will do the same to the south. Forgive me, my friends, but I have received new orders. I must inform my men at once. Here it looks like black. Call me cynic, but I would be surprised if these thieves lay down their arms and surrender. See that you come prepared to offer them some encouragement. I'm not sure about the hair color. I might be tweaking it every once in a while. I need to find a good... Ooh. Oh yeah, I changed Choco here. I like moving with Choco more. But I have to say, I like having the Final Fantasy VI music here. It's this again. I should probably take the mount music off, but I haven't yet. Okay, are you gonna make me fight? That is very purple. Standing watch. I'm gonna take some distance here. Okay, let us do our thing. No, don't target that one. There. Oh. Speak with the Shola. Do I want to be lazy? Or let's be lazy. Wait. She's not here? Oh my god, she's... That's free. That's what you get for being lazy. I assumed she was here. No, she's not. She's right where I left. Yeah, see, mornings. Mornings. Don't film so early in the morning. Okay. That's some look you've got there. Stubborn to the last as expected. You are unharmed? A gang of sea wolf thieves, and in Thanalan no less. I suppose there's a first time for everything. Sea wolves? All of them? Aye, and all with the same taste in facial tattoos. Blue in case you were wondering. Our thieves are a long way from home. Thancred, if you would be so good as to attend to the outstanding matters in Horizon, I have inquiries to make. To Horizon, then. Fufulupa will want to hear about your meeting with thieves. Now we need to get there. Awesome. Hello. On behalf of the Brass Blades of the Rose, I thank you for your service to Horizon. But we have not been idle. While you were afield, we succeeded in identifying the traitor within our ranks. Is that so? Then by your leave, I should very much like to have a word with the fellow in private. No. I'm afraid that will not be possible. Regrettably, he, managed to subdue the unit of blades dispatched to detain him and made good his escape. Oh, for the love of... And how did he manage that exactly? Your men haven't been simply... No? Your men haven't been sampling that somnus we confiscated, have they? Or was he a giant in disguise? No, but he was quite strong. A sea wolf, Lominsam born and raised, I believe. But do not worry, we will find him. You have my word on that. I see. Pray keep me appraised of any developments. Yes, she's standing next to me. Understood. Pray return to the... whatever stones they were now. I fear our time together is at an end, my friend. Your services are required elsewhere. Awfully disappointing, I know, but one must follow where duty leads. You might try to look a little disappointed, or do you mean to give me another one of your stoic nods? You do, don't you? Ooh, casting healing. Let's do casting for a change. Here we go. Thancred, the Mother of Exiles. Thancred has information on your next assignment. Oh, we get a lot of color. The antecedent bid me tell you to make for Vesper Bay, where young Alfino awaits your coming most eagerly. It was he who requested your assistance. Some commotion or incident, I'm not privy to the details. While you do whatever it is that Alfino has planned for you, I shall endeavor to track down our traitorous brass blade. And when I do, you may rest assured that we will have our answers. How far am I? Do I... Okay. Soft landing. Oh, there. Oh yeah, we saw some mysterious dude here before. You are late. No matter. I know where our visitors are headed. From what I have been able to gather, this vessel belongs to a band of Domans who seek an audience with the Sultana. You are familiar with Doma, yes? In Othard? Nope. Well, like the rest of the nations of the eastern continent, it is ruled by the Garlean Empire. Given our visitors' unannounced arrival, as well as the state of their ship, I suspect they did not leave their homeland under the best circumstances. Needless to say, I should be very interested to hear their tale. And more importantly, what they know of the current state of affairs in the Empire. Such information could prove most useful. We would be fools not to pursue this opportunity, do you not think? Come with me to Uldakat. Unless I am mistaken, I am rarely mistaken, we will find the Domans bickering with a sultan sworn on the royal promenade. You are uncertain of your role in the proceedings? Insurance. If our guests are not themselves Imperial agents, it seems fair to assume that they may be being okay, pursued by some. And if not, who better than you to have on hand in the event of an unforeseen diplomatic incident? Besides, I do so enjoy your sparkling repartee. Satisfied? Good. I shall see you in Ulda. What the heck did I just read? See here? In this light, it looks better. See, this lighting is more like it. This is getting better now. This is where it looks good. I don't know, the hair colors are weird in this game. It's just an area. Oh. It matters not how many times you ask. Without the necessary permissions, none shall pass. Pray understand, good sir. We have not the leisure to dodge a formal petition. Time is of the essence. All I ask is that you summon your superior. Allow me to plead my case. Surely you can grant us that small kindness. Away with you, and darken these doors. No longer. I will not ask again. Oh, that's the dude. You know not what you do. They're on the scales. They're the aura. I gather your pleas fell upon deaf ears. A loyal man with a cold heart. I know his kind well. I hope that you will find me more to your liking. Alfina Leveilleux at your service, a friend. Which I believe makes me very nearly unique in this part of the world at least. Few indeed are your allies in Ulda, yet you will need some if you wish to endear yourselves to the wealthy and powerful. Pray join me and my associate at the quicksand. There you may explain your situation to us, and we shall see if there is aught we can do to help. It's gonna take me some time to get used to that hair color. Quicksand. Adventurers Guild. Ah, yes. Alfino. Ooh. Hello.
We have traveled some several thousand miles across the sea from the nation of Doma, in hopes that we might find sanctuary in these lands.
Sanctuary, Lady Yugiri?
Yugiri. We have a name.
Aye. Lying within Othard, Doma was under the dominion of the Garlean Empire, as I'm sure you are aware. When the War of Succession broke out in Garlemald, we aspired an opportunity to free ourselves from the yoke of imperial oppression and took up arms. Only to be crushed. And so I gathered what few Domans escaped the reckoning and guided them hither to your shores.
A war of succession? Then the Emperor... Forgive me. You said that Doma was under Imperial rule, did you not?
Doma is gone. Razed to the ground as an example to the other provinces.
12 have mercy. And your people?
On a ship anchored in Vesper Bay, flying borrowed colors. Many were complicit in the rebellion, or akin to those who were. They will not come ashore until I send word that it is safe to do so. I sought an audience with your rulers, but was summarily refused.
The lords of Ul'dah are not wont to entertain foreign refugees without suitable encouragement.
Mayhap I was foolish to expect otherwise, but our supplies run low and we have young ones in urgent need of care. I have seen the tents outside the gates, however. We are not the first to seek asylum, nor will we be the last.
Be that as it may, Ul'dah is no friend to Garlemald. Your tale would stir the hearts of many men and women here. The Sultana and the Syndicate will not be so easily swayed, but I shall see that you are granted an opportunity to plead your case.
This is within your power?
Well, far be it from me to boast, but I do have the ear of certain influential individuals.
I am in your debt.
Lady Yugiri, forgive me for observing, but your choice of attire seems like to evoke feelings of mistrust.
Men are wont to fear the unfamiliar. We know this from experience. We seek only to spare the people of Ul'dah unnecessary disquiet.
I shall defer to your experience, then.
I thank you for your understanding.
It seems I have urgent business with the Flame General. I leave our guests in your capable hands.
Now it looks green. I swear that hair color is gonna bother me so long until I find the right Yugiri. Hello. The right color. Okay. If I may, madame, as I said earlier, we have been at sea for some several moons and our supplies are all but spent. I have not the heart to repeat the tales of our tribulations, nor would it please you to listen to them, I think. Suffice it to say, however, sacrifices have been made. Though it shames me to beg for more when you have already offered so much, desperation compels me. Good madame, if you or your associates could spare any provisions, anything at all, it would go a long way to lessen the suffering of my people. Mamadi! Oh, there. Hello, it's been a while. Hex! Why didn't you say sooner, Cat? Curse, I'll help. You couldn't have picked a better day to tell the truth. A wealthy merchant and his entourage were due to have a banquet here on the Morrow Sea, but just sent word they can't come, meaning I've got a boatload of foodstuffs and no one to feed. Best of all, they paid for their lot in advance, haha. Go and call on Yugiri and Catherine at the Sapphire Avenue Exchange. Tell them I said to ship the little princess order to the Waking Sands. Oh, and if they argue, just show them those letters. That should set them straight. So outside and to the right. That is Yugiri. Hello. She's in the business of feeding refugees now? I ain't normally one to question Mr. Smobodi's judgment, but that doesn't seem wise to me. I have a letter. I'll not speak for the children, but if you ask me, any man what can't earn a crust deserves to go hungry. Okay. Catherine. My, that's a rather odd request. Mayhap you misheard her instructions. No, I have a letter. You know, you shouldn't encourage them like this. They'll start to expect it. You mark my words. And back to Momodi. Okay. Hello. They didn't give you any trouble, did they? Good. Now go and tell Lady Yugiri it's all in hand. Hello. I dared not hope for such magnanimity. What is that word? Much less expected. Mistress Mawodi is generous indeed. I shall be sure to thank her most humbly. Voice or no? Aha! Like that. Lady Yugiri, I briefed the Flame General on your situation. I think you will be pleased with his reply. We have been granted an audience? Before the Sultana and the Syndicate both, we should return to the Royal Promenade at once. You have done much for us, Master Alphinaud. I swear we shall return the favor. Naught is owed, Lady Yugiri, for naught has been given. This small favor you fairly won with your words, and it is with words that you must win the favor of the Syndicate. Then I shall choose them with care. You will be accompanying us, yes? Good. Your presence may serve to remind the Syndicate of the true meaning of philanthropy, and that nothing so unpalatable will be required of them, assuming the Domans are willing to earn their keep. Come, the Flame General awaits us on the Royal Promenade. Hello, Robon. A pleasure, Cat. The others are already inside. Let's not keep them waiting. Dramatic music. Voiced or no?
I, Yugiri of Doma, am honored to meet you at last, Your Grace. To mark this auspicious occasion, I should like to present to you the finest treasures our humble nation has to offer.
The first one I have to click. Yeah.
The circumstances which have brought me here today have divested me of both time and dignity. I come before you as a pauper in direst need of aid, to request that you grant my people asylum.
I, Nanamo, 17th in the line of Ul, welcome you to our city. Be at ease, Lady Yugiri. Although I myself have heard the tale of your misfortune, I would ask that you recount it once more for the benefit of the others here present.
As you wish, Your Grace. For many years, my nation, Doma, suffered under the yoke of imperial rule, and my people yearned to be free. Thus, when a war of succession broke out in Garlemald, we sought to take advantage of the chaos and reclaim our liberty. Alas, our enemy proved less preoccupied than we had hoped, and our rebellion was put down in the most brutal fashion.
Those who survived, how many do they number?
More than 200 souls huddle within the cramped confines of our own galleon's hold. Yet this figure accounts for but one of a number of ships which escaped the purge. It is my hope that you will allow us all to dwell within your walls. Should that prove unfeasible, however, I humbly ask that you accept as many of my people as your resources allow. Pray understand, we do not beg a boon, but propose instead an arrangement.
Beg a boon.
We would serve as soldiers or tradesmen until our debt is repaid.
You ever heard that?
What are the Syndicate's opinions on this matter?
I, for one, think it's a marvelous idea. Lady Yugiri and her people strike me as an industrious lot, and there are parts of the city which have yet to be fully restored. If they are willing to work, I see no reason not to let them.
The head of the Mirage Trust is not known for his generosity. He sees profit in this.
I agree. That said, these are foreign refugees. To admit them would require a formal resolution. Shall we call a vote?
The law is the law. Lord Lolorito?
These names. I love them.
Tell me, are you blind or willfully ignorant? Even now, our streets are choked with the displaced victims of the Calamity and Alamigan refugees. They live hand to mouth, subsisting on aid provided by the immortal flames, the cost of which grows ever higher. The wealth of Ul'dah is not without limits, my friends. And need I remind you that these refugees are prone to violence and criminal activity? You have all read the reports, I think. Without homes or employment, it is only a matter of time before men grow desperate and take that which they imagine has been unjustly denied them. Yet, knowing this, you would have us swell their ranks. Mayhap you think the brass blades and the flames are not hard-pressed enough?
Some say the chairman of the East Aldenard Trading Company passes Gil thrice daily. This may explain how he came to be the wealthiest man in Ul'dah. Or it may simply be that he's ruthless beyond reckoning.
Surely the Sultanate can support the few hundred domins Lady Yugiri represents. That our resources have been taxed, I do not deny. But we are hardly in danger of financial collapse. I move that an exception be made.
An exception, Your Grace? I am suddenly reminded of a similar debate some years ago regarding a number of Alamigan refugees, if memory serves. What were your words that day? Ah, yes. The law is the law. And so our visitors remained in Little Alamigo. Mayhap our wise and benevolent Sultana would be so good as to enlighten us as to which other of our laws should not be upheld.
Mind your tongue, Lolorito.
My lord, I share your concern for the welfare of our great nation, but we must endeavor to take a longer view. You know as well as I that people can be a resource still more precious than gil.
Precious or not, they were never yet so reliable. And unlike those who frequent your establishment, I have no desire to gamble with my future. Ul'dah's greatest asset is, and has ever been, her material wealth. We risk this at our peril. One need only look to Teleji Adeleji's example for evidence of the danger in allowing sentiment to dictate policy. How far the vaunted Mirage hath fallen, both in repute and profitability, since he began employing refugees.
How I choose to conduct my affairs is not your concern, my lord.
A proposal has been tabled. Given its urgency, I move we forego further debate and call a vote. To accept the Doman refugees or not. Those in favor, I bid you remain. Those opposed, I bid you leave.
If you don't agree, get the heck out. Aww. Oh.
Would that it were within my power to welcome you and your people, Lady Yugiri. As you have observed, however, my authority in such matters is regrettably limited. Without the consent of the Syndicate, I cannot act.
I understand, Your Grace, and I appreciate all that you have done on our behalf.
The nerve of the man! If that bastard had not forsaken the eastern trade route, Little Alamigo would now be thriving. Oh, that you should have traveled so far under such dire circumstances, only to be refused in this manner is utterly unconscionable. Pray, accept my sincerest apologies.
Now that the Empire no longer poses an immediate threat, they see little reason to maintain the pretense of unity. The Monitorists have grown especially defiant of late. Lord Lolorito most of all. But this is neither the time nor place for that discussion.
That was a long cutscene. What kind of color do we want in our lives? What are our options? Lilac purple dye. Should we go with purple? Yellow, I don't see myself using that much. Brown could work, but I think the purple might... Let's go with that. Promises to keep. Roban would like to discuss how to handle the Doman refugees. Ooh. As you observed, Lolorito is not afraid to speak his mind, nor is he like to change it. Oft have I wondered how a man so skilled at weighing the worth of things should be so incapable of seeing the value in people. Bah, I will waste no more words on him. Not when the Domans are yet in need of aid. Everyone follow me to the Hall of Flames. Hall of Flames. Where's the Hall of... Oh. I see. Oh, there would have... Oh, that's okay. Peace for Thona. That's not my quest. That's my quest. There we go. The Syndicate has spoken, and I see no point in moving that the matter be... Thank God I noticed. I see no point in moving that the matter be reconsidered. The monitors have made their position clear. Agreed, Ulda is not an option. Nor are Limsa Lominsa or Gridani, I judge, given the state of their internal affairs, which leaves our Doman friends confined to a ship. Gods, the thought of them huddled in an airless hold with no hope of better treatment. Would that I had more time to find an alternative, a place not bound by the concerns of our great nations. Nymphelia. That is precisely what I wish to discuss. I understand the Syndicate's decision, I do. We all wish to preserve that which is ours, especially when we believe it to be under siege. But I cannot meekly accept this judgment, not while my people suffer. Would it be out of the question for the Sultanate to accept us for a limited time? A week, mayhap, or even just a few days? Excellent! I shall keep you informed. Lady Yugiri, I have a proposal if you would hear it. Out with it, Master Arthano. The headquarters of my order, the Science of the Seventh Dawn, stands in a place called Remnant's Toll, an outpost in Mordona. Like most outposts, it is frequented by mercenaries and other men of action, and lacks the comforts of more well-established settlements. However, the leaders of Remnant's Toll have been doing their utmost to change that. To that end, they have need of able-bodied individuals willing to work as frontier hands. Hard labor, lest you doubt, with not safe food and shelter by way of reward. Terms not unlike those which you yourself proposed, Lady Yugiri. Though I will not hear a word said against our beloved Ulda, Remnant's Toll would offer certain advantages, the absence of unhelpful bureaucracy being the most obvious. If they can accommodate us all, we shall gladly accept. Master Alfino, once again I find myself in your debt. Pray do not thank me, my lady. The life your people go to is one of hard labor and few comforts, as I told you. And before that, there remains the matter of how they may safely be borne to Remnant's Toll, which will be no small feat considering the distance and their present condition. Mayhap the Uldan Adventurers Guild can be of assistance. Look for me there anon, Cat. Okay. Lady Yugiri, if you and your people would accompany me, we may discuss what aid the immortal flames can provide. Speak with Alfino. Where? Oh, there. Gotcha. Hello, Alfino. We are concerned that the Doman refugees may find the journey to Revenant's Toll too much to bear. Too long have they been sequestered aboard their ship with insufficient supplies and scarce room enough to breathe, let alone stretch their limbs. With that in mind, Mistress Momodi has kindly offered to accommodate the Domans until such time as they are ready to set out for Mordona. Those healthy enough to travel will embark as soon as transportation has been secured, while those too weak to leave at once will be permitted to stay until they regain their strength. Hello. What news? Transportation remains our greatest obstacle, General. Is there aught the immortal flames can do? I fear that exceeds our mandate. Were it a smaller number, mayhap it would go unnoticed, but the Syndicate will not bear the cost of escorting more than 200 Domans to Mordona. When government fails to act, the responsibility falls to us private citizens. I will engage the services of the 77 caravans of the Doman's behalf. Very well, we should begin contract negotiations at once. Your generosity is most welcome, my lord. After all that has befallen these good people, it is the least I can do. Come what may, you shall ever have a friend in Ulda, Lady Yugiri. And you in Remnant's Toll, my lord. Well, it sounds like we all have work to do. Lady Yugiri, let's put our heads together and settle the details of our arrangements, shall we? I would entrust the task of escorting our Doman friends to you after you have rested your own road-weary legs, of course. What say you? Of course. Aiming, slaying, fending. I'm gonna do this. Okay, let's see. Oh. Nice. Okay. Yugiri's game. Alfino has a mind to send you to Vesper Bay. As we speak, the Domans prepare for departure at Vesper Bay, wherefrom they will be transported by carriage to Ulda. That said, this has all been decided rather suddenly, and it would not surprise me if the refugees required some assistance in coordinating their preparations. Yet I would have you return to Waking Sands. Return to Vesper Bay and facilitate the process through tasks great and small. In short, whatever must needs be done, do it. Speak with a man named Hosen when you arrive. As Lady Yugiri tells it, he has been designated the leader of the first group. Okay, in Vesper Bay, and we are now, oh my god, I am going to utilize my Vesper Bay Aetherite tickets, because I still have 11 of them. I thought we didn't need them anymore. So we are returning to Vesper Bay. A lot. Alright. So at the docks. Okay. How does my hair color look here? See, now it looks gray. Cannot win. I cannot win with those hair colors. Now it looks black. Hosen! Greetings! Alfino informed me that a scion would be arriving to help with the preparations. I am honored to meet you, though shamed as well. A great warrior should not be tasked with such trivialities. Oh, I don't mind. I knew from a glance what a manner of woman you were. I too have some skill at arms, as do many of our people. Pray forgive me this trifle, but might I trouble you to help round up the children that have been given into my care? They are most adept at staying hidden from my sight, but perhaps your keen eyes will succeed where I have failed. You have my thanks, friend. Pray seek out my son Yozen. He can tell you more. Okay. They're there. Oh, hello there. I'm Yozen, son of Hosen. Will you be coming with us to Ul'dah? I hear we're traveling by horse-bird-drawn carriage. But don't you think they're queer? Giant birds that people ride like horses? I still want to try riding one, but... What's that? You're looking for the others? Don't worry. I already told them to get ready for the carriages. I need your help, though. We were just finishing a game of hide and seek. 3 players are still in hiding, and since Lady Yugiri told us to take it really seriously, they won't move until they're found. But Vesper Bay isn't that big, so I bet you can find them in no time. I need to find kids in this area. That's where I would be hiding. Hey, you're not Yozen. Who are you? I'm Goharu. Cat Magi, eh? I didn't know anyone else was... Wait a minute. You're one of those stallions, aren't you? Oh. No, science. Then you must know Lady Yugiri, right? Isn't she great? She's really good at hide and seek, too. Oh, right. It's almost time to go. Nice meeting you, Cat Magi. Yes, I'm one of those stallions. I can see someone hiding. Hello, Chocobo. Are you playing? No fair. Yozen didn't say anything about adults. Huh? We get to ride a horsebird carriage? I don't know. It sounds scary, but if Yozen says it's safe, I'll go. We need one more. Could it be up? Could they be up? Like up here? Yeah. How'd you find me? Bah, guess I need to practice more. Or maybe you're just good at this. I'm just good at this. I mean, the Garleans didn't find me. Yeah, maybe they're just bad. In all sense of the word. Okay. Hello. Wonderful. All the children are counted. Hide and seek? I see that you are curious. It is quite simple, really. Lady Yugiri thought it best that the children know what to do in case the Garleans found us. I should hope that those days are behind us, but I nevertheless take comfort in knowing that we are prepared. Healing or casting? Last time I took casting, so should I do healing now? For my other classes, jobs. Why we adventure? Why do we indeed? At long last, Hosen and his group are ready to leave Vesper Bay. The first caravan is due to depart shortly, followed by the rest at regular intervals. My family and I, including my stubborn old father Homei, will be traveling in the lead carriage together with young Goharu, whom I believe you've already met. Though I understand the road to Ulda is regularly patrolled by your brass blades, it would give us great comfort if you would agree to accompany us on our journey. Once again, I thank you for your kindness. When you are ready to leave, please inform our coachman. Okay. Okay. Getting closer to an hour, but we can still continue a little bit. Hiring coachman. Eager to be off, are you? Well, I was meaning to have a word with you about that. Runner from the Blade says we might have a problem. A fierce-looking beastie's been sighted south of the bridge to Hammerley. Might be as someone's eyes are playing tricks on him, of course, but it don't pay to gamble in this business. Now I know you can handle yourself in a fight, but this lot here's another story. So I was thinking you might go on ahead and have a quick look around to make sure that the area is safe and if you come across anything dangerous, you know what to do. When you're satisfied the way's clear, meet us outside Horizon. The Blades tell me the road there's safe, so I reckon we can make it that far on our own, assuming the self-same bastards don't try to rob us, that is. Let's go slay some beasts. Let's take my choco. Let's go flying. There's a fate going on. And my task is right there in the middle of a fate. Why is it always in the middle of a fate? Oh, well, yeah, it is. Yeah, I'm not joining a fate, thank you. What kind of a beastie do we have to slay? Wandering Eye. Oh, that is a Wandering Eye. Ugh. Hello, Choco. My Choco is flying. Look at my Choco flying. So there was a beastie. Was being the operative word, eh? That's right. Well fought, madame, well fought. Ah, if only I were in better health, I should have been proud to stand at your side. Pay my son no mind. He forgets that his responsibilities preclude acts of daring do. Be that as it may, I cannot help but envy you. We had been able to call upon heroes of your strength and skill. Had we been able to call upon heroes of your strength and skill in Doma, things would have been very different. But we cannot change the past. Those who fought and fell are forever lost to us. Lost but not forgotten, Lady Yugiri's kinsmen. Least of all, they fought fiercest, though they knew full well it was in vain. She had every right to walk away, yet she chose to stay. Food, shelter, the promise of a better life, all this and more we owe to her. How does one even begin to repay such debt? In kind Father, to she who has given everything, we shall give our all. Whatever work there is to be done, we shall do without question. Ditch digging, bricklaying, it matters not. Revenant's toll will grow and prosper by our hands. Hey, Miss Cat, Koharu and I want to know why you became an adventurer. To go where the wild rose blooms. So, you like roses? I think I understand. I mean, they're nice and everything, but don't they grow in lots of places? It's my turn now. Excuse me, Miss Cat. I've got a question. What's Revenant's Toll like? Is it pretty? It is a bustling outpost frequented by countless adventurers. It is a bastion of civilization in a harsh and unforgiving wilderness. It is home to the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. It is a stone's throw from Imperial Castrum. I'm gonna say it is a bustling outpost frequented by countless adventurers. You mean there are lots of people there who are just as strong as you? Oh, I can't wait! Enough, Koharu. It's my turn again. Miss Cat, when I'm older, I want to be strong like you. What do I have to do? What is the best way to become more powerful? Seek out new experiences and adventures. Sure. Fight ferocious beasts. Sure. Train every day. Sure. Buy weapons and armor from Rowena. Sure. I want to say seek out new experiences and adventures, but also train every day. But training every day doesn't do much if you don't have experience in... Yeah. I'm going to say seek out new experiences and adventures. Of course. To be a better adventurer, you need to go adventuring. That's the point. Alright. That's enough questions for Miss Cat. That's not fair. Why does Yozen get to ask 2 questions? I want to know about adventuring just as much as he does. Just one more, please. Do you think I could be an adventurer like you one day? Yes. Really? Then I will. Thanks for the advice, Miss Cat. I won't forget it. I'm going to be an adventurer too. When we get to Remnant's Toll, let's make an adventurers guild for Domans. We'll protect our friends and punish the wicked, just like Miss Cat and Lady Yugiri. Yeah, just like Miss Cat and Lady Yugiri. We can talk more about it in the carriage on the way. Will you be joining us? Why we adventure. Speak with Alphino at the quicksand. Oh, we need to go back there? Everyone's here. Not everyone, but you know. Ah, Cat, I take it the first group has arrived. Excellent. Is there aught else? No, I have matters well in hand here. You and Lady Yugiri should travel to Revenant's Toll forthwith. Fending, slaying, aiming, slaying. Right? See, here's the thing. There is no good necklace for this outfit because this outfit already has a necklace. So anything that I add there is going to be a dupe. Like, there's going to be 2 necklaces, and that's the thing that's not working out. I have the bone thingy, glamoured. It doesn't look good, but nothing looks good because, like I said, There's 2. There should be nothing here. But anyways. Okay, so then let's accept our next quest. All due respect. Alphino would have you and Yugiri depart for Revenant's Toll without delay. Should I actually... You know what? Let's end this episode here. I'm gonna continue. I'm gonna film another episode right after this. So let's end this one here so that it's not gonna be crazy long. And we'll continue in the next one. Just full-on MSQ Warpath, as always. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you like this episode, give it a thumbs up. If you're new here, consider subscribing, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!